Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Spencer Turnbull gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pulled toward right center field. Jameson sprinting after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Standing in, Theo Jameson watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. From the stretch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 249 career, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead. Ready to take his hacks again, Theo Jameson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Hit hard up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
So digging in now, James Wyatt.
Now batting, the center fielder, James Wyatt.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Jameson leads off first with 1 away. Oh, it's hit to third.
Move it, move it, move it, move it.
4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is
Theo Jameson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Striding in once again, Ricky Rodriguez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ricky Rodriguez.
0-2. Here it is. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Tigers win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Spencer Turnbull wins his 3rd of the season. John Alvarado earns the save out of the bullpen, his 43rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. Interleague Baseball, next. Chris Costa gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days.
Now to the plate, Nick Senzel. He went deep in the contest last night.
Number 15.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Jameson. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Really having a solid season. He's got over 100 RBIs on the year, and he's just flat out taking care of business this season. Don't be surprised if he ends up being a difference maker in this one, too.
At the plate, Nick Williams. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. The 1-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Jamison looking up, and it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamison. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories.
It's really hard to put together one of those monumental seasons. This guy's got a shot at the Triple Crown, hitting well over 300 in his last 10 games.
First pitch of the at-bat. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Barreto on second. Royer at first. One gone. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now.
At the plate, Theo Jamison.
Now batting, right fielder, Theo Jamison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shot toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. The 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Jamison moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And digging in once again, Theo Jamison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have. Stepping into the box, number 40. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it. Settling in now, Theo Jamison. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Jamison.
He's set and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Williams. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 8 full. The Phillies lead it 8-0. And now Bryce Harper. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Senzel stands at first with 1 out. Pulled toward right center field. Jamison giving chase.
2-2-2.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
8-0 the final today. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Vince Velasquez earns his 8th victory of the season. Chris Costa was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Theo Jamison, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next, Lance McCullers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ballgame. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable.
Into the box now, Mario Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mario Cruz.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Jamison moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Royals 2. The Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Next for the Tigers, Theo Jamison. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end. 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season?
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Skied into straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Theo Jamieson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play. Striding in, James Wyatt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
This is in the air out to left field. Fernandez has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Tigers strand a pair. They lead it 6-2. Striding into the box, Theo Jamieson.
For the Tigers, the right fielder, Theo Jamieson.
First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to right field. Bonifacio's under it. 1 out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Now at the plate, number 23. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jamieson on the move. He's there and records the first out. Into the box, Mario Cruz coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Jamieson makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Theo Jamieson.
Theo Jamieson.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to short. He has some trouble with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Royals 6. So striding forward now, Adrian Fernandez.
Adrian Fernandez.
A 1 pitch on its way. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Jamieson. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Mario Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit in the air to right field. Jameson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and then
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
a tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Tigers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Daniel Gossett earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. John Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his 44th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Kansas City have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Victor Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Sam Murillo is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Murillo.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there, base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. In is Jorge Soler as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Jameson. 2 gone.
No runner, cut it.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Theo Jameson has kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the mat. This is going to be a...
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center, making it an even 250 for his career, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Now at the plate, Theo Jameson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that's his 2nd knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Jameson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. swinging a ball hit on the ground. Scooped up, one there, and nearly a double play. So stepping in, Steve Wilkerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 19.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Jamison moving in, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
No runner, no runner.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Next up for Detroit, Theo Jamison. He singled his last time up.
Theo Jamison.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
One 2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is Bonifacio. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Stepping up now, Sam Murillo.
Now batting, third baseman, Sam Murillo.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Jamison ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next
cleanup hitter, Theo Jamison, and he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just unbelievable confidence right now. Getting that bat through the zone and looking pretty much unstoppable at this point.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Bonifacio looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it gives the Tigers a 4-2 lead. Ready once again, Steve Wilkerson. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jameson has a play. He's got it one away.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
4-2 the final score tonight. Detroit jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Daniel Gossett wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. John Alvarado hammers down the save, his 45th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.